In recent news, the public has been called fat-phobic for noticing Adele's weight loss. I think people might be too sensitive. I mean, the woman looks great, and it's not like everyone suddenly likes her more now because she seems to have slimmed down a bit. Adele has always been much loved and a super talented artist. I guess some fans think we're only paying attention now because Adele's weight loss is super noticeable, when in reality, nobody knows her personal reasons behind it. So I think they have a point, but we also can't deny that the star has had quite the transformation through her Hollywood journey. Aside from the obvious, Adele also changed her style a lot through the years and seems to keep getting better with age. Who remembers this phase? I don't even recognize her there, so give her some credit. I'm sure she's proud of the glow up. Adele is one of the world's best-selling music artists with sales of over 120 million records. At the time of this recording, she is 31 years old and has 32.6 million followers on Instagram. I'll also note she's following 0 people. She must not lurk her friends much. Adele's list of awards and nominations is too extensive to name them all, but just for an idea, she's won 15 Grammy Awards alone, and she's even won an Academy Award for Best Original Song in a Movie. 2019 seems like it was a pretty hectic year for the star. As you probably know, Adele got separated from her husband Simon, who she has a 7-year-old son with. Adele has also been working hard in the studio on her new album, which is supposed to be released soon. But today we'll be focusing less on Adele's breakup drama and more on her evolution since she started out in Hollywood. What's going on, guys and girls? My name is Kara, and this series we've titled Before and After. Today we're gonna look at Adele and see how she's changed over the years. And before anyone starts calling me fat-phobic like those tabloids, I think the main reason Adele looks so great nowadays isn't even about weight loss. It's all about how she's found her own classy style and become so glamorous over the years. But we'll cover all of that in just a little bit here for you on Famous Entertainment. I've also done other celebrity transformation videos on the likes of J-Lo and Cardi B, and we'll have links to those at the end of this video. If you like this channel, make sure you're subscribed and ring that bell to be notified when we post so you never miss out. I've been reading all your comments and I'm gonna be responding to some at the end of this. As always, if there's anyone else you want me to document, let me know in the comments down below. And be sure to follow me on Instagram because I love connecting with you guys. Now let's get into this video. Adele burst out on the scene around 2008, which was a long time ago now. Just a simple girl from London who loved music, nobody knew how much fame she would find.
I was in London and I wrote some songs and I put them on MySpace.
You were in space?
I wasn't in space.
Come on.
있을 것이지 않아? 있다며요.
Space, you were in space?
In the computer though, not in space.
At the age of 19, Adele started getting recognition in England for her talent as an artist, but it wasn't until 2009 that she got her first ever Grammy Award for Best New Artist, as well as Best Female Pop Vocal Performance. It all seemed to happen pretty fast, but if you remember all the way back then, Adele did not look the way she does now. At the 2008 Brit Awards, Adele actually wore a recycled dress that she used at another event just a few weeks prior. Clearly, she wasn't used to the fame thing yet.
Oh, thank you very much. Freezing.
In 2008, Adele had darker hair and also didn't look as confident as she does these days. She often rocked bangs and dark eyeliner. For one appearance that year, the star didn't even really dress up and instead chose an oversized gray sweater on the red carpet. Slowly, Adele's look became more polished and red carpet ready. For her first Grammy appearance, she chose a much fancier outfit than a baggy gray sweater, that's for sure. After winning some major awards, I'm sure Adele was starting to get more used to being in the spotlight and gaining some confidence. Around 2011, Adele started introducing her big hairstyles and big updos that could be considered a signature look. She also lightened her hair and was going blonder gradually, which I definitely like better on her. In 2012, she had the perfect blonde and rocked the classic look with bold red lips. By this time, Adele had mastered a glamorous look for Hollywood, and in the coming years would keep the blonde hair and stick to a similar style. We can tell that Adele loves big hair, big false eyelashes, and dark eyeliner. Around 2015 and 2016, she toned down the amount of makeup she wore and let her hair down more. But it wasn't until this holiday season that we saw Adele rocking an even more noticeable transformation. But I'll get to that soon. Before we get into Adele's new look for 2020, let's see if she had any cosmetic work done. There hasn't been much speculation about this, but there is a chance that Adele may have gotten a nose job. Clearly, most of Adele's glow up has to do with her style and weight loss rather than plastic surgery, but she does look significantly different from the early days. Now, Now, if you look closely at the star's nose, it's super sleek and perfect, but it's hard to pinpoint when exactly she would have made that change. It could just be really good contour and makeup, but there's also the possibility that around 2015, Adele got a rhinoplasty. If she did, it doesn't look drastically different, so maybe it was just made smoother and sleeker rather than smaller, but who knows? I can't tell if she did or not, it's just what some tabloids speculate online.
Free donuts.
Free donuts, that's right.
A giraffe, he's got
One
free...
is dusty,
One
one's
dusty
got, yeah,
donut,
one's
one
got hundreds
cinnamon.
and thousands on it, yeah.
Aside from that, it appears that Adele has had no other help from plastic surgery and is just a natural beauty. So finally, we have to address the obvious, how stunning Adele looked at Drake's birthday party in October, because everyone was talking about it, even in her recent Christmas pics on Instagram. Although it's clear that Adele lost weight, she just wanted to be a healthy mom and a good role model for her son. Or so they say. So from what I'm understanding, it's all the result of some lifestyle changes. And she even captioned her Instagram pic from the Drake party night with, "I used to cry, but now I sweat." So I'm guessing Adele is proud of herself, as she should be. Considering the star just went through a divorce, of course there are rumors that Adele's new look has to do with the breakup. I guess that has a tendency to happen to people, but I don't think her reasons are as shallow as that. Back in 2015, Adele told Rolling Stone, "I'm not like skipping the effing gym, I don't enjoy it." So I guess back then a daily workout wasn't really her thing. I'm sure her schedule was already full with music and mom stuff anyways. But sources say that being a single mom now, Adele wants to set a good example for her son Angelo, which means healthy eating and a dedicated exercise schedule. Apparently, to help with all of this, she hired a personal trainer and also does Pilates and goes to Rise Nation, which is a Stairmaster-based class celebrities seem to love. An insider said about Adele's lifestyle changes, at first she was very hesitant about keeping a workout routine. It was like she was questioning if she was going to enjoy it enough to stick with it. But she has been incredibly dedicated. She continues to work out with a trainer and she looks fantastic. It's rumored that Adele's usual workout includes 60-minute cardio sessions and circuit training, and the type of Pilates she's doing is Reformer. Reformer Pilates is great because the machine uses ropes, springs, and a carriage. I'm a fan of it and you can definitely feel your muscles working hard. It's also a great option to get a full body workout using everything from your core, even utilizing posture. Maybe her at-home dancing is part of her exercise routine too. Another step that Adele took to a healthier lifestyle has to do with diet. Now that the star is committed, she also keeps her menu as healthy as she can throughout the week and gives herself a bit of a break on Saturday and Sunday, which is a good method to have. That way, if she wants to enjoy a drink or 3 on the weekend, she totally lets herself. Adele apparently likes the Sirtfood diet, which I never heard of before this. It's designed to activate cells in the body that are called sirtuins, which regulate inflammation. They also influence the body's metabolism and ability to burn fat. The Sirtfood diet has 2 phases, and the plan is put into action by restricting calories to 1,000 per day for 3 days by consuming 3 Sirtfood approved green juices and 1 meal. The 4 next days you can have 1,500 calories a day with 2 green juices and 2 meals from the Sirtfood plan. The second phase is less strict and designed to lose weight in a manageable way, with healthier choices in the plan like lots of kale, citrus, berries, green tea, and more. Although we don't know for sure what Adele's exact diet and exercise is at the moment, you can get a pretty good idea, and it's clear she's excited to keep up these healthy changes for the new year. Adele has always been gorgeous and an amazing talent, regardless of how much she's changed. She's been a much-loved artist for over a decade now, and we've watched her grow confident in the Hollywood spotlight. Looking at those early days in 2008 when she didn't even know what to wear on the red carpet, to her glamorous holiday look from last month, Adele has come a long way. Although Adele kept her weight loss on the down low for the most part and prefers training in the comfort of her own home, it's hard to ignore her progress over the last 6 months. Some are sensitive to Adele's weight loss being recognized, and there has been controversy, as one explained. The underlying premise behind their reaction to Adele's photos was A, the assumption that her old body was wrong, and B, that she made a deliberate and healthy choice. Adele could be happy, healthy, and intentionally trying to lose weight, but why do we continue to comment on people's bodies without knowing context? How can we be sure that it's a compliment, is not fueling or validating a potential crisis? But I also think that we can give the star some credit without basing her value as a celebrity, artist, or even person on that. I think that would also be impossible because because Adele is already one of the most renowned musicians out there. Either way, Adele has had a glow up since we first became familiar with her, and she created a glamorous, classy look for herself over the years. What do you think about Adele's style? Did you realize how much the stars evolved? Let me know in the comments. Okay guys, now I'll read out some comments from previous videos. On our Rihanna house tour video, SoFreshGirl510 commented saying, "Beautiful home, but damn, that's way too big. But on the bright side, it's good for having events. Don't have to worry about paying to get a space reserved." I'm guessing you're talking about the Barbados house. I mean, they're all big, but that spot is totally like a palace. At least she has resort staff taking care of it. Also from our Riri house tour, Joanna N said, "I'm so happy for her though. She worked hard to get all of this and she came a long way. Go Queen." And from the same video, Amir said, "Can we talk about how pretty she is without implants or fillers?" I gotta agree with that one. Rihanna has always been a natural beauty. Alright guys and girls, that wraps up this video here on before and after. If you want to talk more about Adele's transformation, you can hit me up on Instagram. I want to know what you guys think. Do you think she got a lot more glamorous and confident since the early days? What was your favorite Adele look? Let me know in the comments. And let me know who else you would like me to make a before and after video on, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!